the producer?
Hey. Look, this Sega days are coming soon. I'm just tired of waiting. And tears falling in my prayers. I've been crying for patience. I'm scarred. I gotta live the rest of my life with abrasions. You can't convince me that time isn't wasting. I feel like Hamilton the way I've been writing these pages. So you can call me, but you best be on time with the payments. So you can turn this off if you don't like what I'm saying. Or if these lines are too basic. Just know my life getting crazy. Times is getting harder, that could really spark an artist. And I ain't giving up for nothing, I just try my hardest. I say a prayer for the ones departed. A cold world, I just want to show how pure my heart is. But I see the comment, stories going around about the kid, but I'm so timeless. Bad energy can't get to me. I'm the reason why we like this, allegedly. But once I see the best from you, that's when you get the best from me. I'm here for your elevation. Success ain't a destination. Ain't looking for reparations. Ain't looking for no type of savings. Back up the rest of my savings. Can't get no rest in the basement. Can't even lie to you, baby. Time that we spent was amazing. Then I ain't trying to replace you for you. My mind is still racing. I lost a step, but I'm coming back. I used to put my heart all on display, but I'm done with that. Tired of these bonds that pop easier than bubble wrap. In my notes, like a group of sick, you see a bunch of rap. In the studio, I box the beat is just a punching bag. And for the guys, let them know I love them back. For all of y'all endeavors, I'm wishing you good luck on that. Shout out Q for the beat. This one a groove for the streets. You say you down with me, baby. You gotta prove it to me.
Yo.
Let's get it.
We are live. We are live once again. NBA pod got moved to today since Thursday is the official start of March Madness, the tourney. So we wanted to make sure we got our pod in early so we can enjoy some good basketball. Starting today, Wednesday, and Thursday, since I believe the play-in games are right now. St. Francis is playing right now. North Carolina playing tonight, and then some others Wednesday, and then the tournament officially starts Thursday. So hey, we're here to go over some NBA news, but more importantly, fill out our women and men's bracket together because both tournaments are going to be great, special, a bunch of star power, especially in the women. So I'm excited. John's excited. We also got to talk about some other things as well. Hey, welcome back, Ball Central Pod. We're live once a week. Feel free to follow us on all our socials, YouTube, Twitter, or X, whatever you want to call it, Facebook, etc., TikTok, Instagram. We have a gaming channel on YouTube. Now, WWE 2K25 and MLB The Show are now both out. Content is on there right now. I believe I uploaded the first WWE 2K25 video yesterday. Feel free to show that some love. Yeah, it's video game season. It's gaming season for video games for sports lovers. It's March Madness season for college basketball lovers. Everything's going well. Just a reminder before we get into everything, audio, if you love to listen to stuff instead of watching it, we're also live on every single platform. We usually go live on the audio. It'll usually upload after every pod, so make sure you follow us on there. Feel free to give us any feedback, 1 star, 2 stars, 3 stars, 4 stars, 5 stars, redfish, bluefish. See, the Dr. I was trying to do a Dr. Seuss.
I like that Dr. Seuss book.
Didn't work, so.
I hear you. Okay.
Yeah. Whatever feedback they have on there, thumbs up, thumbs down, thumbs to the side, more than welcome and appreciated. So, hey, John, how we doing today?
Doing good. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Happy it happened yesterday, but
I was about to say,
we still celebrating. No, it's yesterday, but that's the beauty of March Madness is that you have your little corned beef and hash, you have your little whiskey, and then you fill out your brackets. And Phil, do you believe in madness? That's my question to you for today. Do you believe in madness?
Yeah, we got to. Oh, of course. Also, before we get into everything,
it was a while. I just wanted you got it in a little bit after the drum. I just need to ask you: do you believe in madness? I mean, we got a while until we start that. We got a lot of other topics to go through. But
yeah, I mean, hey, it's
yes or no?
It's of course always.
Okay, cool.
There's always a little bit of madness to everything, especially on good things. So hey, also shout out to Coop in the chat. Someone who's always been watching the WWE streams and MLB streams. Thank you for tuning in. Appreciate it. I should be a little bit on for the gaming a little later on tonight, like 10-ish. We'll see. But hey, thank you for tuning in. So yeah, madness. Plenty of madness to talk about, but we want to make sure we get all the small stuff out the way first. NBA, obviously, they're raring to go for the playoffs. So a lot of people sitting, resting the players,
Sure.
a lot of people sitting productive players so they can tank.
Sure.
But we're here to talk about it all. First up, not too much to talk about. Golden State. They traded for Jimmy Butler a while ago, and they have a 12-3 record since. They're sixth in the West, not that far from the Lakers, because ever since LeBron got injured. And congrats to Stephen Curry for reaching 4,000 threes in his career. John, what are your thoughts on Golden State so far?
I think they were on fire, except last night. I was watching that game kind of hardcore with Denver, and I was just like, "What is going on here? What is going on here?" But like, I mean, they fought through it. I think adding Jimmy Butler definitely kind of elevates this team. I think he's not a huge star, but he can fit within their system. You know what I mean? Like Golden State throughout the years has exchanged people at the small forward to power forward position throughout their lineup to optimize their offense and defense. And I think Jimmy Butler's just another great player that they have incorporated into their team. And I mean, I don't know. I don't know what to exactly think of this team. A lot of times we've talked about Golden State. We've talked about being the end of Golden State. You know what I'm talking about? And it's every single time you add a new player, you got to ask the new questions. And I mean, I'm liking it. I'm liking it for Golden State. I'm liking it for Steph Curry. I'm hoping they can knock some people out, knock some people down. You know what I mean? With this new vibrant addition. But what do you think of Golden State, Phil? I mean, I have hope for them. I'm not a Golden State fan, but just because. I mean, especially in the NBA, we root for players, and Steph Curry is he's not done with his career, but he's close to being done. I think this is his last stretch. Let's say 5 to 6 more years. You know what I mean? Maybe he plays until he's 45, but I doubt it. You know what I mean? So like, I would love to see Steph Curry for another 10 more years. Do I think it's going to happen? Probably not. You know what I mean? So right. I want to appreciate Steph Curry for every single year we got him, and I mean, congrats on him for still shooting those threes. I mean, just keep doing what you're doing. And I mean, he's somebody that especially shined at the Olympics this year. You know what I mean? He had moments. And I mean, we can go on and on about how he changed basketball and how the 3-point line really got, you know what I mean? Like, it's not like it wasn't appreciated, but it was way more appreciated with those early Golden State teams. You know what I mean?
Right.
When they really formed out the type of offense that like even eliminates giant players like Shaq. I'm not saying Shaq will be eliminated in this time of NBA. I'm just saying that, like, since Shaq, we've had good centers, but all those centers also shoot threes. You know what I mean? So it's just another form to the game that, you know what I mean? A lot of people, I think it's super underestimated, and I think that's where you got to give credit where credit is due with Steph. You know what I mean? But
right,
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm excited to see where this Golden State Warriors team ends up, because as of right now they're avoiding the play-in, but they're really close to getting in the play-in as well. So a lot of people are saying they might play the Lakers the first round, which LeBron and Steph one more time would obviously, views would love that, ratings would love that, etc. etc.
Sure.
And hey, a lot of people would want either side to lose, because a lot of people hate the Lakers, a lot of people hate the Warriors,
and they're both good stories to move on. You know what I mean? Like, whoever wins that series, I don't want to say you're rooting for in the West, but it'd be awesome to see Luka and LeBron go on a little run. Would it not do the same for Jimmy and Steph? You know what I mean? Like, you root for those teams. I mean, maybe not. I mean, there are other teams in the West that we're looking for. I mean, OKC. You know what I mean? They're gonna try to knock out whoever. You know what I mean? And I mean, maybe somebody comes out of the play-in like the Heat did a couple years ago, and they go all the way to the finals. So, I mean, I doubt it, but I'm excited to see what happens.
True. We'll see what happens. Only time will tell. As of right now, the Golden State Warriors are, like I said, 6th in the West.
Pretty good.
Oh, the same record as the Minnesota Timberwolves, who are 7th. So they're on the verge of missing the play-in, which is good for the Warriors. But the Minnesota Timberwolves are also on the verge of getting out of the play-in. So it's going to be that constant struggle between these two teams. The Minnesota Timberwolves with Julius Randle back in the lineup. I believe they're 13-0 with him in the lineup this year.
Yeah,
so
he's very good.
They're catching their stride. DiVincenzo's been playing a lot better. The Minnesota
Did you see that
Timberwolves.
commercial?
Which one? Oh yeah, the one with the Knicks. Yeah, the Villanova thing. Yeah,
AT&T bringing people together. My mom works for AT&T for 20, 30 plus years. I'm just like,
just imagine if all of them were on the same team. That'd be crazy.
Stop being like that. Stop being like that, Phil. Wow. No, I enjoyed the commercial. Thank you for AT&T.
Yeah,
for doing what the Knicks should have done. But whatever, it is what it is. It was.
But hey,
we need a cat.
So yeah, it's good. It's gonna be close to see where these two. It's gonna be close to see where these two end up. Who would make the play-in? Who will miss the play-in? Which you definitely want to miss the play-in. But hey, we'll keep you up to date. Next,
who do you believe in between those two teams? Who you liking more? Do you like Golden State? Do you like Minnesota? Who you like?
Probably Minnesota. I feel like that they were just rusty at the beginning of the year just because they just lost Cat. They have to adapt with Dante and Julius Randle.
Sure.
And plus, the defense is still there. I got to see it to believe it for Golden State. I feel like that they're still a play-in team, but obviously with Steph and Jimmy Butler, how they're playing, Jimmy Butler doesn't care about his stats at all this year at all. He just wants to win. So
true.
It's basically a all out or nothing attitude from Jimmy Butler. So it does not hurt to have one of the best Heat playoff performers of all time on your team. So we will see for sure. Hey, speaking of the Heat as well, they're going in the reverse direction of the Warriors. They have now lost 8 games in a row, and they are now the 10th seed in the East, which I doubt the Raptors will catch them, but they're about 6.5 games or 5.5 games away from the Raptors from completely missing the playoffs.
I would love for the Raptors to catch them. They don't deserve to make the playoffs.
Me too, because I had a bet beginning of the year, the Heat to miss the playoffs and the Raptors to make the playoffs. And if these two teams can switch by the end of the year, perfect. Because it'd be more
still on this team. They make the playoffs. I don't.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah.
I just like, and that's why, Phil, we've been clashing on the Heat for a while. You know what I mean on this pod, and I want to say, I agree with a lot of your takes. I'm just saying, Jimmy Butler and Bam or Jimmy Butler and Bam. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but if the Raptors played Brandon Ingram for once, they probably make the playoffs over the Heat. But no, they want to rest them
for no reason.
Yeah, they probably want to tank, but hey, it is what it is. But
they want to get what's his face, and they're not going to get him.
I think the Heat are finally accepting. Hey, the Jimmy Butler didn't work out. We kept getting bailed out on undrafted role players. We couldn't make an actual team. So maybe it's time to see what we can get for Bam or Tyler Hero and try to build around one of them instead of both of them. Because, with an East this stacked, with teams already better than you without Jimmy Butler, the Bulls are 9th, which is crazy. They're better than the Heat right now. Mm-hmm. The Magic, who's been injured and still better than the Heat. The Hawks have been better than the Heat with Jalen Johnson out for the year. Pistons, Pacers, Bucks, Knicks, Cavs, and Celtics. There's not much the Heat can do now, especially with their best playoff performer gone from their team forever. So it might be time to pack it up and start that rebuild in Miami.
True. I mean, right. I think it'll either be a fire sale or something else will happen. I don't know.
Hey, that'd be great. Hey,
I just don't know if they actually are going to believe in it. You know what I mean?
A lot of teams can use Bam Adebayo.
Yeah, but I mean, what are you going to get for him? You know what I mean? If it's worth it, make the trade. If it's not, don't. And that, as we saw with the Knicks, it was worth it, so we made the trade.
I'd trade Porzingis in a second rounder for Bam. I would.
You would trade Porzingis for Bam?
Yes, in a heartbeat.
You probably also need to give away some first-round picks, and I don't know.
That is fine. We could do that. I would be more than happy to do that.
All right.
I love
maybe not the next 2 years, but the next 5 or 6, would you do it?
Oh hell no! I'm not.
That's
Bam.
Bam.
Well, yeah. If Rudy Gobert can get traded for 4 to 5 and Donovan Mitchell, they're probably going to expect Bam. Yeah.
I don't mean to be like that. I'm not trying to.
If Rudy Gobert can go for that, Bam Adebayo can go for that as well, I guess.
Plus, the Heat and Boston don't always have the friendliest of relationships.
Nope. Ever since Ray Allen went there.
Yeah, you buried that bone. Leave it buried. Leave it buried.
Yeah, they
Buried.
did. KG, Ray Allen, Paul Pierce all met up, so good for them. Next up, speaking of former Celtics, Tony Allen, his jersey just got retired by Memphis. The Grindfather.
What's up? I have form.
Yep.
To get his jersey retired. That's
John, do you think he deserved to get his jersey retired?
In Memphis, yeah.
So one of your Knicks boys said, reacting to the jersey retiring. Oh, I guess we're just retiring anyone's jersey nowadays. You know
Who said that? Who said it?
One of your Knicks boys, if you had to guess.
Don't say it like that, Nick. Nick. Was it Brunson? Was it Josh Hart?
No, one of your fans, not the players.
One of my fans?
Yeah, one of the Knicks fans, not the players.
Oh, okay. I mean, that's Knicks fans think differently all the time, dog. What are we talking about here? I for 3 years was saying Julius Randle wasn't that bad of a player. He was an all-star. We just need to get something worth trading for him, and that's what happened.
Do you want to know who said it?
Who said it?
Javi.
I'm fine with that. Javi thinks differently than me sometimes. It is what it is.
A lot of times.
I mean, it is what it is. Like Javi, no offense. We were talking about the New York thing, and was it you? Who was talking about? No, I think it was Elijah. I don't know. It might have been somebody, but it was. They were talking about I don't even know. Like weird. It was just different New York topics, and it of course you're going to see different perspectives from different people on the different things they like. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think somebody mentioned oh, why is hockey on this list? And I was just it's, you know what I mean?
Oh, me, you, Elijah, TJ.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think he deserved to get his jersey retired just because
in Memphis, who else played in Memphis?
That great grand era in Memphis, Conley, Tony Allen, Zach Randolph, Marcus All. Those four. Rudy Gay as well.
Tony Allen guarded Kobe. He guarded you know what I mean? He guarded the greats. So it's just
Kobe said it.
I liked him that much. You know what I mean? Of course they're gonna retire his jersey.
I think Kobe said he's one of the best people he went up against.
Tony Allen. Yeah.
So yeah.
That's why
he deserves it.
But it's just
anyone that he doesn't, too young.
No, well, it's regional. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, if Udonis Haslem can get his jersey retired by the Heat, so can Tony Allen.
Sure.
By the Grizzlies.
Yeah.
And plus, we're not saying it's the actual Hall of Fame. Do I think Tony Allen's going to make the actual Hall of Fame? No.
No. I mean, which honestly, and no offense to the basketball Hall of Fame, but they combined all three Hall of Fame. So he might be in the basketball Hall of Fame for something else. Made to the league.
Well,
but it's in high school and it's in college and it's in pro divisions. They're the same Hall of Fame.
He didn't do much in college or high school either. So.
But he didn't do much in college. Or maybe he doesn't make it at all. But I'm just, I don't, you know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know Tony Allen's story like that. You know what I mean?
But
he might have done something in high school to impress enough people that his shoes are there. I don't know. You know what I mean?
But I think with team Hall of Fames, not actual Hall of Fames, it's those people who's been through there, loved by the fans, and also was there during a golden era of that team.
Sure.
Giannis Haslem, one of the longest tenured Heat members of all time, was there during the championships, etc.
Sure.
Tony Allen, in grind era, one of arguably the most popular era of Memphis Grizzlies history.
You know what got me sick this year, Phil? In my stomach.
What?
O.C. Umenyiora got his jersey retired in England for the international players who played in the NFL before he got his jersey retired at MetLife. Makes me sick. Just want to put that out there.
Okay, it is what it is.
I mean, no, but that's what it is. It's based on fans. And if you're a real, I'm a real Giants fan. I remember watching OC. I remember watching Strahan. I remember them colliding with Tom Brady. It was beautiful. It was art. Sorry,
he was there for the 17-1.
Yeah, I was. Ooh, he was.
Hey, did he make some clutch plays?
Yeah, he made amazing plays. I mean, his sacks, it's just Strahan was he was the veteran leader of that year, so that's why you remember him. But he was there for both Super Bowls. O.C. Umenyiora. He was that good, and he is that good. I just don't. I don't know what's going on exactly every year for the Giants. You know what I mean?
Hey,
it just is what it is. They're not celebrating their 08 championship yet. I guess they're probably wait for the 20 or something.
Probably. So, and then the last thing we want to talk about NBA says is basically just teams trying to solidify their seeding. So not much going on. SGA and Jokic, they're basically the two front runners for MVP right now. And I wanted to know your thoughts on who your MVP is right now. SGA, who's leading the NBA in 30, 40, and 50-point games, or Nikola Jokic, who is top 6 in most NBA categories, points, rebounds, assists, and other things. But I think something that may sway you. He did lose to the Wizards and gave up 34 points to your guy, Alex Sarr. So
yeah,
give it to SGA. Give it to SGA now.
All right. Why you gotta be like that? Because I hate Alex Sarr so much.
Also, the Wizards swept the Nuggets twice this year.
Yeah, I know. Didn't Jordan Poole kill them or something? Wasn't that
both games?
Oh my god.
So yeah, the Wizards swept the Nuggets this series. They won both games, which is crazy. So give it to SGA.
The Warriors last night. Did you see that? I was watching that game and I was just like, what?
Without Murray, without Jokic, and without Christian Braun.
Yeah. So I was just like, is this Michael Porter Jr. going off? What is going on here? Like
Westbrook had a game. Triple-double.
He did have a game. Yeah, he did have a game too.
So yeah, honestly, if you give up 34 points to Alex Sarr and you get swept by the Wizards, give that shit to SGA right now.
Well,
it's
also,
over.
Is it
it's over, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah.
Okay, so number 1, right? So like, yeah,
I think Denver's like 2 or 3.
I think the last time I checked, the Lakers were 2. Denver was 3.
Yeah.
So yeah,
now the Lakers are like 4 or 5.
Okay, whatever. But if you got beat in record by LeBron James before they solidified who they were in LA, bro, now you don't deserve MVP. Sorry about it. Don't mean to be like that. He's having a good year for himself. You know what I mean? The team is not doing well. I mean, even if you could say you're what, top 5? I mean, that's great, but SGA is number 1 in the West. Like, it's just, I really do think OKC can go to the finals this year and just take it all home. So I don't mean to be like that, Phil. Maybe Boston.
I mean, they are the odds-on favorite right now on sportsbooks.
So it's just like you see that team play and you're like, damn, like, and it all starts with SGA personally. I don't know. That's what I think. But
yeah, I mean, personally, like I said, you give up a career high to Alex Sarr, give that shit to SGA. That his career high 34 points. Give that shit. Technically,
I want to bring up that Jokic and like the centers of the NBA have been improving and becoming main focal points since Shaq. You know what I mean? It really, like, the last great one was Kevin. There was Howard. You know what I mean? And then you got Jokic. I think there's been a time gap between those two. You know what I mean? I don't mean to bring that up, but I believe now we're getting into a new generation of centers that are going to expand, and it's
that can do everything.
And and like that's what I was getting into before about Steph Curry and how he like changed like the NBA, like from D Howard to Jokic. I mean, it's just like that's a huge
to Wemby. I mean, yeah, everyone's gonna be Wemby. Alex Sarr is a Wemby knockoff.
Your boy in Houston?
Sengun.
Sengun, he's gonna be a monster. I think there are gonna be a lot of monsters coming out in the next couple of years. Wemby, I mean,
especially in France, right, John?
Alex Sarr, maybe. I don't know if you can do it to Jokic. Maybe you can do it to Wemby. I haven't seen it yet, but we'll see. We'll see what's up.
So hey, that's all for the NBA. But before we head out, we're gonna do our March Madness bracket, starting with the women, then the men. So hey, I'm excited. Before
we get into the bracket, who are your top 3? Who are the people you're gonna be watching come March Madness?
Oh, Haley Van Lith, HVL, TCU. That's my baby girl. So I gotta watch her.
You think TCU is gonna do something in this tournament?
Hey, they're ranked number 2. They're seeded number 2, so that's great.
Okay, all right.
Obviously, Paige Beckers. That's obvious. It's her last run, so she's gonna look forward to making a championship.
Absolutely.
And I want to see Juju Watkins. Obviously, these are the main stars. So obviously, we're not. I'm not. At least I'm not gonna speak for John, but I'm like super casual for college basketball. I just started watching a year or 2 ago, so I might not know all the names, but
I mean, you're doing pretty good. You're doing pretty good. I mean, that's pretty good. Pretty good right there. Pretty good right there. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Thank you.
I follow women's college basketball. Like that's my. Like,
also, Hannah Hidalgo from Notre Dame. I want to see her.
She's also very good. I think Notre Dame will do things. I would say my top 3 teams though that I'm watching, definitely USC, definitely UConn, and I think LSU does something sneaky. I don't know. I mean, and we all know
South Carolina. Slow days last year.
I mean, maybe not. I mean, I don't even wait. Hold on. Is LSU in this? I might have been mistaken because
No, they are.
I was okay. I was on a bunch of like I was telling you pre-show. I was on a bunch of different websites that are predicting things for both women and men, and I mean, I think South Carolina takes it home this year. I think they're probably the best team in women's college basketball. But realistically, I mean, UCLA also is pretty strong. I think they'll go far. I mean, there are just a bunch of great teams here. So we'll start it off. Phil,
Okay.
what you thinking? Oh, also, to our viewers at home, for March Madness with the women's, they are legitimately at home until you get into the later brackets. Do you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like they have home field advantage. Like they will play at UCLA for that UCLA game.
Well, I got to send something quick. So, John, how do you want to do this? Do we want to go all left first and then the right, or do you want to go
That's what I want to do.
all left first?
Right.
Okay.
Like reading.
Gotcha. Okay, hold on. I just got to send something real quick.
Got you.
Okay. Okay, so we're gonna go with left first. So we're gonna use as a team and see how we do. UCLA or the 16th seed, whoever it is.
UCLA. Sorry. I'm very against the madness, at least at the beginning of the women's bracket.
Okay. Richmond versus Georgia Tech.
Give me some madness. Give me Georgia Tech. What are you thinking?
I agree.
Okay.
Okay. Next up, Ole Miss versus one of the favorite teams to always rebuild in any sports game because of the name, Ball State.
Ball State.
Are we going Ball State?
No. I'm just.
I was about to say.
No. What are you thinking? Ole Miss or Ball State?
I'm going Ole Miss.
That's what I was thinking too. Sorry, I don't mean to be like that.
I was about to say.
I just like repeating Ball State. Sorry.
Yep. Name alone, they win.
Just because, like, when you play sometimes, like, I don't know. I don't really like the options, and Ball State's just so easy. Go ahead.
Baylor, GCU, Grand Canyon. I'm going Baylor because I think this is GCU's first brand.
Sure.
First
I don't
game?
like the team. I don't really like Baylor as a team. I think they get knocked off later, but I'll go Baylor. I'm fine
Yeah,
with that.
I agree. I feel you on that. Next up, Florida State, George Mason.
Can we have some upsets? I mean, Florida State's gonna do pretty good.
Yeah, I think we'll have some upsets. I don't know when though.
That's what I'm saying. Let's call this an upset.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Oh, no, we're not. I don't know.
We'll
Up
go
to you.
George Mason.
Okay,
We'll
cool.
go George Mason.
Just because they play LSU, and I think LSU takes
LSU, San Diego State, LSU,
LSU.
right?
LSU.
Yep.
Come on. They're too good of a team.
Now, Michigan State and Harvard.
This is tough.
Mm.
This is tough.
Let's check the preview for this one.
Yeah.
So,
Harvard is 24-4. Give me Harvard.
yeah, 24-4.
Harvard.
Let's see. Oh, Michigan State's favored by only 5. Let's see.
This is a
What
close
else?
game.
Oh wow, 70-30.
What do you mean? For what?
Odds
So, yeah, I
win.
guess.
Yeah.
I mean, this is ESPN though.
We can go Harvard. Actually, number 7 seeds are.
They're not great, but it is what it is.
We can go Harvard.
I think Harvard takes this one. It's a weird pick, but yeah.
Next one, NC State or Vermont. I'm going NC State.
Okay, you can go NC State.
Gotcha. So we're staying left, right?
But not many. What?
We're staying left.
Yeah, stay left.
Okay. Regional 4, USC. Juju's not losing in the first round.
Yeah, Juju's not losing in the first round. No.
California versus Mississippi State.
Give me Cal.
Okay.
Although the SEC was great for college basketball, so
Absolutely. I think 24 teams made it in the SEC.
It was crazy.
Next up, Kansas State or Fairfield. I'm going to Kansas State personally.
Okay, you can go Kansas State here. Fine with that.
Kentucky or Liberty is the next one.
Kentucky.
Okay.
All day, every day. Sorry.
Iowa or Murray State, where John Morant's from.
Give me Iowa. I want to see the Hawkeyes get back.
Oklahoma and Florida Gulf Coast Academy or University.
University. Yeah.
University.
They must have changed it, but give me Oklahoma.
Yeah, Oklahoma's always
By a lot. By a lot.
Yeah. Next up, Oklahoma State or Dakota State.
Up to you there.
Ooh. I'm gonna go Oklahoma State.
It's a good pick.
And then UConn. Right?
There's only one answer.
Okay. Are
you waiting for mine? Oh, we picking against UConn?
I just wanted to make sure. We're both UConn.
Okay. No, we're good.
TCU versus Fairleigh Dickinson. I think the team that beat Gonzaga
Jersey.
or Purdue. It's Purdue.
That's Jersey.
Well,
against Jersey. Come on, Phil. No, I'm joking. Give me TCU.
TCU. Shout out HBL. Next
They
up,
better do some stuff in this tournament.
I hope so. Next up, Louisville versus Nebraska. Let me check the preview here. 21. They have the fairly same record.
If I had to be honest with you, I probably would go Louisville.
80s. Oh wow, this is close.
It's real close.
Okay, 7.
ESPN doesn't know women's college basketball. I don't mean to be like that, but they don't.
That's true. Next up, Notre Dame or SF Austin? Notre Dame.
Yeah, give me Notre Dame by a lot.
Yep. Next up, Michigan or the 11th seed? Princeton or Iowa State University?
Give me Michigan.
Ohio
State. I'm just saying.
Gotcha.
But I'm looking for a Michigan-Ohio State matchup. I think that'd be sick.
Same.
Give me Ohio State.
Yep, I agree with that.
My bad. Sorry about that.
Oh, no, you're good. I agree with you. Tennessee or – Tennessee got it one here. Right?
Yeah.
I was like –
yeah.
Illinois or Creighton? I feel like no matter men's or women's, I think Creighton always has a deep –
You're right. Run. Creighton does have a good women's team. They are just in a weird thing.
And then Texas, right?
Yeah, give me Texas by a lot. They're like USC. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
You're not going to lose until later.
Duke versus okay, so who's gonna be our CJ McCollum this time around? Because the last time, well, I don't know.
Duke is good though.
Last time, good. True, but we also said that in the men's bracket a while ago, CJ McCollum, a Lehigh upset a Duke, but I don't think it's gonna be the same thing. So I got Duke.
We could go for the upset here if you want, but
nah. I mean, I understand it'd be hilarious if Lehigh beats a Duke again, especially as an underdog, but I doubt it will happen. But if it does happen.
This is women's, though. You know what I mean?
True.
So, but, I mean...
Yeah, imagine if the men's and women's get to say we beat Duke in the first round.
Could happen.
Okay.
Lehigh would literally put it up on their banner. Him like, here, come here to beat Duke. That's what we do.
Right. Next up, you have Vandy versus Oregon.
I like Vandy here. SEC team. They upset some people, too.
Okay. You said Vandy?
Yeah.
Gotcha. North Carolina versus Oregon State.
Give me North Carolina.
Gotcha. Okay, so we're going to pick the 11th seed right here.
How dare you? How dare you against West Virginia? City Mountaineers. They'd be fire. Let's go. Come on.
Gotcha. Maryland versus Norfolk State.
Maryland has had a lot of upsets. I kind of love this matchup. For Norfolk State. Check the preview. They've had a lot of upsets, though. A lot of close upsets. They probably
30-4. Oh wow!
I like Norfolk here. I don't know why. Maryland is good though. Maryland is going to advance. That's why they think it's 91%. But because Norfolk State, it really is not it. But I mean, imagine if Norfolk State comes out hot.
Number 4 seeds are 13th and the 2 most recent. Okay, honestly, I wouldn't mind going Norfolk State if I.
Yeah, but give me Maryland. They choke later.
Maryland?
They choke later. Yeah.
Okay.
They'll choke to Green Bay or something. I don't know. No,
okay.
Alabama.
Alabama versus Green Bay.
Alabama, sorry.
Okay. Utah versus Indiana. Ooh, I'm feeling Indiana here.
I am too.
Okay. And then the defending champs. Got to.
Absolutely gonna run over Indiana. Next. Just decided already. Just you South Carolina beat Indiana. We're gonna make an exception to the left to right to move on to the second round. All right, we can go now down left to right. Okay. I just already know South Carolina is going all the way. Sorry.
That's true. UCLA versus Georgia Tech. I got UCLA.
Okay, I'm with you.
Okay, Ole Miss versus Baylor.
Give me Ole Miss.
Okay. Next up, we got George Mason, LSU. LSU, I agree. Right. Harvard versus NC State. I'm going NC State.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, then down USC versus California.
Ooh,
okay. I'm going USC.
Good stuff. I'm with you.
Okay, Kansas State versus Kentucky. Let's see.
Give me Kentucky. I'm telling you, Kentucky.
Oh, okay, we'll go to Kentucky. I was just curious.
No. But I just scroll down and see what ESPN has to say about it because I might be wrong, and I think they're getting the number 1 recruit in the country next year.
Oh, 64% to Kentucky.
Yeah, I think they have a really good point guard that's either a junior or a senior this year, and they're getting the number 1 recruit in a year or something.
Good for them.
Yeah,
I think it is.
It's crazy, and it was a big signing because everyone thought she was going to South Carolina because that's where all the McDonald's All-Americans go.
Gotcha. Next up, Iowa versus Oklahoma.
Up to you there.
Why am I leading towards Oklahoma? I mean, not Iowa here. Let me check Iowa.
Because they got the experience minus Kenton Clark.
Why do I feel like they try to
went to the Final Four 2 years in a row? You know what I mean?
Yep, they lost Kate Murray and they lost
a lot.
Clark.
They lost a lot of pieces. They're still decent. They just lost a lot of pieces.
The 6th seed has won 8 out of the last 15 games since 2018. It was a record. 22-10.
I don't know. I'm just saying.
Let's go Oklahoma.
Go back.
I feel like they'll make it close, and then we'll go UConn.
Oklahoma might run them out. You never know. Oklahoma is also a very good basketball school.
True.
Women. Yeah. UConn. You don't even need to ask.
Yep, don't even need to ask.
Come on, we talk about here.
TCU versus Louisville.
TCU.
Although
Louisville, that's gonna be a good game. That's gonna be a really
absolutely. Because I think HVL used to go to Louisville because she went to Louisville, then LSU, then TCU. So college.
It's gonna be a fun little matchup. I predict, hopefully.
Notre Dame or Michigan?
Give me Notre Dame.
I agree. Ooh. Next up, Tennessee or Ohio State?
What are you feeling?
I'm gonna check the preview. This one's a toss-up for me.
Yeah, could go either way here. I'm probably thinking more Ohio State, but I don't know. Up to you.
Let's see. It's 50-50.
Literally a toss-up. It's literally a toss-up. They wouldn't even know where to go with it.
Okay, number 4 seeds are 50-36 against number 5 seeds, but they have a losing record over the past 4 tournaments. I'm leaning towards Tennessee here.
Okay.
Because we have to make some upsets
Someone
here.
will be proud. You know who that is? That's right.
Rest in peace.
R.I.P. Absolutely. What a legend.
Right. Texas?
Yeah. Texas.
Sorry, Creighton.
I don't see a number 1 seed losing. I don't mean to be like that.
I don't
mean to be like that, but it's just, yeah.
Next up, Duke versus Vanderbilt. I got Duke.
I would say the same.
Yeah. And this is where he advanced North Carolina.
No, this is where West Virginia, they take them.
John, give me your speech on why West Virginia beat North Carolina.
Put down the preview. Let me talk some smack. I probably don't have them on record or anything else, but 24-7. That's right. They had 3 other games. It is what it is. No, I think West Virginia takes it home here. I like Jordan Harrison. I think she's a great player. There's a lot of good players on this West Virginia team. But I don't know. I've watched them play a couple times this year. They think UNC is going to beat them. Whatever. I'm still taking West Virginia. But you know what? Take UNC.
I'll rock West Virginia. That's fine.
All right. They make it
all,
at least
all the non-believers, all the doubters.
All the doubters, bro. Freaking doubters up in the building. I ain't doing it.
Next up, Alabama or Maryland. This one would be a toss.
This is going to be a really good game.
23-8 versus 23-7.
I'm picking Maryland. They've lost too many heartbreaks in the last 2 weeks.
Alabama's favored.
They are favored.
We go Maryland. Okay, so you said South Carolina roll.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, don't even. Yeah, to the next one.
UCLA
or
UCLA.
Really? All right.
Yeah. So we're close to the what? This is Sweet 16.
Yeah.
So we'll go medium now. LSU or NC State.
Ooh, is a tough one.
Does Flau J lead the LSU Tigers to at least Elite 8?
I think she can. I think that they have a good enough team, but I don't know. At the same time, LSU hasn't been that great this year. They've been decent.
I'm gonna go NC State here.
Okay.
Now, John, Duke, West Virginia.
I'll pick Duke.
Okay.
But if West Virginia rolls to the third round, Phil, I swear to ooh.
They'll pull up your clip. Oh, you chose
No, I didn't.
Duke over us
on a podcast. I was pressured on a podcast. I love me some Mountaineers, no doubt about it.
Gotcha.
Men or women.
Next up, USC versus Kentucky. I got USC.
I got USC. Dude, I do see an upset here.
I do see somewhere.
I'm just saying.
Tennessee? Is it Tennessee?
No, I think by the Elite Eight, they go to places, or the Sweet 16, they go to places.
Okay, so Texas.
It's not at home anymore. Like, it's just the round of 64, and I think 32 of that are at home.
Gotcha. Next up, Oklahoma or UConn. I got UConn. I think Paige Beckers goes far in her last trip.
Yeah, same.
Now, here's where I think HVL and TCU fall. I think Notre Dame gets it with their tough defense.
I would agree.
Even though I love HVL, but, pain. Okay. Next up, USC versus UConn.
Give me UConn. I'm sorry.
I'm leaning towards UConn. I agree.
I'm gonna be like that, but I think UCLA. If it goes to this, it's gonna be real good. Is this the Final Four?
This is the Elite Eight.
Okay, Elite Eight. Got you. Damn, they gotta play in the Elite Eight. Oh, it's horrible.
Yeah, Notre Dame, Texas. Now, did they play before? I feel like they played before in the season.
They might have. Check it.
Oh, Texas 31-30. Ooh. They did play Notre Dame. They lost to Notre Dame by 10 in December.
5. Okay. Yeah.
Now, does history repeat itself? I'm leaning towards upset here. I think this is where you get the upsets.
I wouldn't mind it. I wouldn't mind the upset. Yeah.
Okay. Next up, USC, Kentucky. So UCLA or NC State? UCLA, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
UCLA,
and same for South Carolina?
Yeah, South Carolina.
Okay.
Although NC State could beat UCLA.
Let's see. Let's check the preview. I'm curious. Did they play? UCLA has 30 wins. Okay. Did UCLA play NC State? They did not.
They did not.
UCLA's favored by Let's go.
Yeah, no, I'll go UCLA. Yeah, I'm down with that. They are a top 4 team. So I mean, you know what I mean?
Gotcha. So the Final Four on the left side, UCLA, UConn, and the Final Four, South Carolina, Notre Dame. John, what is your pick for the final? I'll tell you yours. I'll tell you mine after I tell you yours, and then
South Carolina, UConn for the final. Although it'll probably be what I don't want, so it'll probably be UCLA, South Carolina. But I'll go South Carolina, UConn. That's one.
I agree.
Okay, yeah. I mean that's what kills it. It grows the sport. I think it's got the best storylines. If Notre Dame can somehow beat South Carolina, that would be insane. But I don't see it happening.
John, do the Gamecocks go back to back to back, or does Paige Beckers get her story fairy tale ending before she goes to the WNBA? Does Dawn Staley solidify herself as one of? Oh, she probably already did, but solidifies herself even more as one of the greatest coaches.
She the first person. Did Pat three-peat? I don't remember if Pat three-peated. This is a three-peat though, right?
Yeah, because they won last year.
No, I think they lost. They lost some other year. Maybe they didn't. I don't know. Yeah, Dawn Staley, she does a great job. But I really like America's gonna root for UConn for this one, just because Paige Beckers she's never got one. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the fact she might go down as like the Jerry West of UConn. She might be the greatest to never have one. It's just be crazy. I don't know. It's just
this will be their second for a final back-to-back. So this will be their second in a row if they do win.
Got you. Yeah, because I thought they lost 3 years ago, which they did. But yeah, give me South Carolina. Yeah, they lost to LSU 3 years ago. That's what it was. And LSU won the title.
South Carolina it is.
Wait, talk me out of it. Tell me why we should pick UConn.
I can't. I like the defense of South Carolina.
It's so good.
I think Paige Beckers has a great game, but I think the South Carolina, they're experience from last year, even after losing Camila Cardoso.
I do believe they could lose this game, though.
Yeah.
They could lose this game very easily. Like
you still have. I'm gonna try to talk you back into it for South Carolina. They do have a good majority of the players from last year, and they got even better.
Yeah,
it's tough. They have the experience.
Yeah, no, I just really like UConn's team overall.
No, I agree.
They if there's anyone who can play with South Carolina, it's UConn. You know what I mean? Like they really can. They barely beat USC, but they beat USC this year, and it just they can beat big teams. You know what I mean? Like they have it'd be a dominant head coach against head coach experience, and I think even if Notre Dame got in, honestly, if UCLA got in, the head coaching would also just be just as good. So it's just like I don't know. It's going to be exciting to see this game. Hopefully, it's a close matchup. But yeah, we can pick South Carolina. But I'm secretly rooting for UConn, low key.
Hey, that's fine.
Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I'll be happy if South Carolina wins. I am rooting for them, but like, I want that final, and then I'll tell you who I'm picking.
Right.
But
we're gonna do the men's, and then we're gonna head out.
What's up?
So boom, share. Let me know when it pops up for you.
Is there?
It's there? Okay, bet. So same tactic as last time. We're going to start the left. Auburn or the 16th seed?
Okay. There's gonna be some upsets here, Phil.
Yep.
There's gonna be way more upsets than in the women's. I'm just saying.
I agree.
I'm getting mad. I'm a mad man. All right, I'll go Auburn.
Oh, 16th seed? Oh, damn. How are you gonna say that and not pick the 16th seed?
Because wait until we go right. Wait until we hit the right.
Oh, okay. Auburn.
You know, I'll take it right now. Sorry, I don't mean to be like that. If Mount St. Mary's, MSM makes it over America, I'm picking Mount St. Mary's over Duke.
Oh,
my dad went to Mount St. Mary's. The amount of times he would tell me how good their team was, the amount of times we'd have a conversation about Patrick Ewing and how he played at Georgetown and how they always wanted to play us, and like my dad has been talking, so I'm picking Mount St. Mary's over Duke, and I'm sticking with that.
Gotcha.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to jump the gun, but
all good. There's gonna be a little bit bias. There's gonna be a little bit of bias in that pick.
Oh my god, you know what I mean? You know how many Mount St. Mary's alum has influenced me over the years? Let me tell you, I've been influenced, and Duke is dying. Gotta win tomorrow to start dancing. Hold on. I know, but pick it. You got to pick it first. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be like that. But we started off the show. We talk about wildness. It's on the other side. So,
hey,
you want to go pick it?
Not yet.
Oh, come on.
I'm going to try to persuade you to pick Duke later
Absolutely not. I'm telling you, there's nothing that can persuade me. If Mount St. Mary's make it to the dance.
Wait, so what if they lose? What if they lose tomorrow night?
Duke losing, dog. Duke going to lose in the second round, if not the first round. So why are you hating on it? Don't hate on the pick.
I'm just saying Mount St. Mary's didn't even clinch that spot
I understand. I hear what you're saying. I'm telling you, it's getting mad, Phil. All right. Would you like to go Louisville, Creighton? What's so good?
I'm taking Creighton because those teams, that team always goes deep. So
Sure it does. Yeah, I agree with that.
Next up, Michigan versus UC San Diego.
Basketball school.
Michigan. It has to be Michigan, right?
Yeah, it'll be Michigan. Why not? There'll be an upset here, Phil.
There will be. We just got to find it. Next up, Texas A&M or Yale.
I really would like Texas A&M versus Michigan, but Yale could win this.
But we're going with.
You do you, Phil.
I'm going with Texas A&M.
Okay.
But I think this is where the upset happens. I think if I'm picking San Diego State University to win this matchup against UNC tomorrow. Oh no, later on tonight.
What if they don't, Phil? What if they don't? No,
true. I mean, you're absolutely right.
I'm fine with Ole Miss. It's all right.
I think Ole Miss loses to. If they face San Diego State, I think they lose. But if they face UNC, it might be a little bit of a battle.
You think so? Okay, so it's a loss either way, you're saying.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the 11th seed here.
Okay, cool. Let me see it.
Because John, you said you wanted madness. We going with madness.
It's madness. Yeah, of course. I agree with you.
Now, Ohio State versus Lipscomb. Do we know what Lipscomb even is?
Nope, no idea.
No idea. Let's see.
I don't know where Iowa State is either, though, when you think about it. I know it's in Iowa. I have no idea other than that. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, at least you got the state.
I guess it's in the name.
Nashville, Tennessee. Wow.
Okay.
So Iowa State. I
Funny how they can make it, not West Virginia, huh? Funny. That's hilarious.
Crazy, right?
Hilarious.
Yeah.
Whatever.
So how do you feel about West Virginia getting in but not getting in, but UNC getting in? By the way,
I'd rather watch West Virginia versus San Diego State. I think that would have been a way better game, personally. But
I agree.
That's just
are we leaning towards Iowa State here?
No, I hope they die off. But no, yeah, I'll take Iowa State. I'll take Iowa State. Yeah, Iowa State here.
Next one,
gonna lose. Somebody's gonna like Marquette dead in the water. I don't know what it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's possible.
But it's Marquette, so I'll take Marquette. I don't know.
Gotcha.
Like we keep picking the favorites. This is not gonna happen. You know what I mean?
Plus, hey, we can pick Bryant if you want over Michigan State.
No, I want
want
Mount St. Mary's. I want Mount St. Mary's, and I'm willing to pick New Mexico over Marquette. But it don't matter.
Okay, how about we do this? We'll pick New Mexico.
Yeah,
and we'll pick Bryant State for double the madness.
You're crazy, bro. Right,
plus, no, honestly, I don't like picking Michigan State just because I had someone who I roomed with that liked them.
Okay. Yeah.
Never picking them in a bracket to advance.
Oh,
well, for a real one. Well, I probably will pick them to advance in some ones, but I never wanted them to win because of situations. So I don't want them. I hope they never win. So
that's so funny.
But for the bet, we can go Michigan State. We'll do Michigan State versus New Mexico State. First New Mexico.
I mean, you might be right. You picking Brian. I mean, I don't know.
Imagine if they win. I'm clipping this. You heard it here first.
Hey, dog. I'm.
Next one. No, okay. We don't have to talk too much about this, my guys.
You don't think so? Someone's gonna die off. Someone's gonna die. No, I'm joking. Florida. We can go Florida.
Yeah, they're my guys. So yeah.
Okay. They're your team going all the way. That's what's up.
Hey, yeah.
That's great.
UConn, Oklahoma.
What you picking?
UConn.
UConn.
Yeah.
UConn, Florida would be a hell of a game.
Now, why do I feel like Colorado State always makes it like a decent sized run as well?
Because they're a small school in a nobody area. So, but they're playing Memphis. That's the tough part because like they're a well coached team. Like they're a well coached team. They only lost 9 games, sure. Yeah, I'll take Memphis here. No offense. But I mean, Colorado, they could win this. A 12 versus a 5. Yeah, very possible. I'm just saying.
Now,
very possible.
Maryland versus GCU. I think GCU gets this.
Okay, let's go GCU.
Because I feel like they always make it to the second round for some reason as well.
Valid.
My phone. Next up, Missouri versus Drake. Let's check. I want to go to the thing here. Drake 30-3, Missouri 22-11. Oof, I don't like that.
Drake seems like the team here.
See, they lost to Auburn. They beat the Gators. The Missouri Tigers. 70-30. The last 6 seeds won all 4 meetings with. Okay, so it looks like the 6 seeds should be favored here.
Sure. Go ahead.
Okay. Next up, Texas Tech versus UMC Wilmington.
I would love Texas Tech to lose. I would love Texas Tech to lose here.
Damn, what do you got against Patrick Mahomes?
Nothing. That's what I have against Patrick Mahomes. 91% to 9%. You don't know this. They're only a 3 seed.
Okay, so number 3 seeds have won 85% of the matchups since. Hey, shout out Jack Golke last year versus Oakland versus Kentucky. Shout out to him.
That's what I'm saying.
So yeah, we can go with Texas Tech.
Yeah, but I'm just saying I wouldn't be surprised if they lost. You know what I mean?
True. Next up, Kansas versus Arkansas.
I'm liking Arkansas here for some reason.
Me too. Let's see. Hunter Dickinson, Zeke Mayo. Did they play at all? So the Kansas beat the Blue Devils. They lost to the Cyclones. They lost to the Cougars.
Who they beat?
They lost to the Texas Tech Raiders.
Who they beat, dude? Who does team
beat? I'm going with Arkansas. I'm rocking with you, John.
10-7. They're basically the same.
Okay. Omaha. Shout out Peyton Manning. No.
Peyton Manning. Could you imagine? No, I would love for St. John's to explode in the first round. As a fellow person from the, I doubt it'll happen, but
Yeah.
Does Tennessee lose here?
No,
I think they might.
they might. Let's preview Wolf.
It's probably
Wolford.
not. It's probably less than 9% here.
19. Oof, 19.
They got 7 losses there, though, Phil. Although the SEC was pretty stacked this year.
So they'll beat Baylor. They lost to the Gators. They lost to the Gators by 30. Good Lord.
That's what I'm saying.
But they beat Auburn. They beat some good teams, actually.
Yeah.
I think we should go with Tennessee first round.
9%. Huh? I hear you, Phil, but sometimes they die. Sometimes 2 seeds.
Hey, we've seen 2 seeds fall. That's definitely possible.
I hear you. I'm just saying.
Next up, UCLA versus Utah State.
I'm due.
Let's go. Let me check the preview here. 26 wins for Utah State.
I actually like Utah State. I think they're probably my favorite college in Utah because BYU sucks, and I think those are the only relevant. Yeah, Utah is not great either. So I like Utah State, but I don't know. Up to you. UCLA is also pretty good.
Let's go Utah State.
Okay, sure.
Next up, Kentucky versus Troy. I think Kentucky wins here.
Sure. Although I'm rooting for Troy personally.
Hey, I don't blame
you. The upset, but I hear you. I'm picking Kentucky. How you
So, Illinois versus Texas or Xavier. I'm going with the 11th seeder.
1,000% every single
I think
day.
It's going to be Texas.
Every single day of the week. Could be, but Xavier's pretty good. I wouldn't count them out.
Hey, no, I believe you. I think either one takes out Illinois.
I hope Purdue chokes. I hope Purdue chokes so hard.
Is it wrong? I want to go high point.
What?
Is it wrong? I want to go high point with you.
Although, does McNeese do it again? You know what I'm saying?
I'm saying high point versus McNeese.
I understand. That's what you're saying.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm agreeing. Let's do it. Now, there's no way that they both happen. There's no way Purdue and fine. Give me Purdue versus Nice.
Okay.
But I don't believe there's any way they both advance. At least as much as I want.
We've seen a double-digit second round before.
I know.
It's not. It's crazy until it happens.
I enjoy them too because then ESPN really doesn't know what they're talking about. So it's like, what's gonna happen?
So, Gonzaga or Georgia? I'm leaning toward. Let's see the preview.
Georgia lost a lot. That's why they're the 9th seed. But the SEC is also a very good team.
Yeah,
they lost a lot. 12 games.
So Gonzaga has beaten the Bears, the Indiana Hoosiers. Damn, that's a lot else to bet.
Lost to UCLA. They lost to. Damn, they lost the same areas. Mad times. All right.
What you feeling, John?
Go to the percentage again. I think it was 65-45. So I mean,
65-35. Yeah.
Yeah. It doesn't matter to me. You can pick.
I'm gonna go Georgia with the upset.
We're going Bulldogs. I'm down with it.
I mean, we're going Bulldogs either way, technically.
I mean, facts, but damn.
I'm gonna pick
Houston
for number 1 seed.
That's what's up.
Okay. Next up, we have Alabama versus Robert Morris.
Robert Morris could do it again. They could do it again. I'm just saying. They did it once. They made the New York Post. They could do it again. But give me Alabama. Give me Alabama by a lot.
St. Mary's or Vandy?
Gonna be Vandy. SEC, baby. SEC. Don't know why I'm all hyped for them, but give me Vandy.
Next up, Wisconsin or Montana?
Oh,
Didn't Wisconsin lose in the first round last year?
I'd love to pick against Wisconsin. That sounds like a dream, but give me Wisconsin. Sorry. Over Montana? Check the preview. I want to see if it's less than 10%.
What percent are you thinking if you had to guess?
Dude, they're both 26-9 or 25-9.
Well, Montana probably plays in a weaker conference.
Sure.
Damn, 6%.
Damn, 6%.
Yeah, Wisconsin.
So you're saying they got a chance?
You got a chance. Only 6%.
Hey,
VCU. I'm leaning towards VCU. Aren't you?
BYU? Yeah. I just told you how much I hate BYU. Jennifer Fredette don't play there no more. I need to see that type of offense. Why did that offense go away? You know what I mean?
Hey, Jack Goki had that type of offense last year.
He did have that type of offense last year. So I'm just saying it's a thing.
Gotcha. Next up, Arizona, Akron. I get Arizona.
Give me the Kings. Give me the King. Give me Akron. Give me Akron. They ain't there every year. Phil. Give me Akron. I hope Arizona chokes. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be like that. But give me Akron. Give me the King.
Oregon versus Liberty.
Ooh, what are you thinking?
I'm going Oregon.
I'm liking Oregon as well.
Okay. Next up, Mississippi State or Baylor. I think we're going to need the preview for this one. Baylor, 19-14. So that's a game difference.
Sorry, I don't mean to be like that.
They didn't play each other, but
I like Baylor here, I guess.
okay, we can go Baylor. I like
I
it.
don't know.
So, John,
Give me the upset. Send Duke home, baby. Send Cooper Flag home. Why are you on the Cooper Flag train? Don't be on his train, Phil. Just because he's from Boston, trying to have
he's from Maine.
He's from Maine. Whatever.
He's from the New England area.
Put Duke up, and you know what? That'll be your pick. You pick Duke, but they choking some other time. They ain't choking to Mount St. Mary's, baby. Mount St. Mary's about to take it home. We about to. Hope.
So
if we win tomorrow, Phil, do not catch me. Do not catch. I can't. I'm be watching the Mount St. Mary's game drunk. All right. I can't. No. Nope. Can't do it. I would love Mount St. Mary's.
Oh wow. Alabama State Hornets win first ever NCAA tournament game on Hail Mary.
Amen.
So hey, they booked they're playing Auburn. So I guess we know who's playing Auburn now. But Auburn or Creighton, who we got?
Do we change it? Do we have Auburn?
No, I think we still got Auburn.
All right.
Now the question is, does Creighton go on another deep run?
No, they're the 9 seed. They are right at best. Give me
Auburn.
Yeah.
Okay. Next up, Michigan versus Texas A&M. I'm leading Michigan here.
Sure.
Okay, let's go with the right.
Way,
let's change things up a little bit. We got Duke or Baylor?
St. Mary's. Duke.
Duke. Shout out Cooper Flag, the main event.
Yo, if we upset Duke, I swear to God.
Hey, you can talk all your shit. I'll give you a whole segment. I'll give you a whole segment to start off the show.
I'm gonna need some tweets. John predicts the future. I'm gonna need some tweets. What John for president 2035 or whatever. I don't know whenever I can become president.
You're running against Stephen A.
What?
You're running against Stephen A.
Oh, that'd be great. I'd destroy him. I would do. Let's go. All right.
So Oregon versus Akron.
Yeah. Give me Oregon.
Okay.
Even though the king about to use some special powers, some mind sensing powers to make Akron do well. I'm telling you.
Now, I think Iowa State should win this because, I go Iowa State.
You got it. We got to pick some upsets here, Phil. Though I'm just saying.
Honestly, we can go San Diego State if you want.
That's what I'm thinking.
Okay.
That's what I'm thinking. San Diego State.
New Mexico or Michigan State.
Because I know a lot of people are rooting against UNC. Sorry, I don't mean to go back to it. Rooting against UNC, but if them as an 11 seed going to the Elite Eight would be news. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
So, all right, cool. Sorry, I just want to go back. What do you think? New Mexico State or Michigan State? Up to you.
I think they win one more.
Okay, I'm fine with that. Yo, they lose to UNC?
Well, yeah,
that'd be crazy.
That'd be hilarious.
I'm just saying.
VCU or Wisconsin?
I'm
leaning towards VCU.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
I like that.
You wanted madness.
Get madness. Let's go. Actually, no, go back. Go Wisconsin because I'm leaning towards Vanderbilt to go on a run.
Okay. I agree with that. Sure.
To beat Alabama. I like that.
Oh, Florida versus UConn. I'm going Florida personally.
Really? I don't know.
Yeah.
I really don't know.
I don't think UConn goes back to back to back.
I'm not saying they go back to back to back, but imagine if they did. Imagine they made it to the Final Four, Phil. Imagine. That's why they play in Florida right after. So, yeah, give me Florida. Why not? Although they could upset. That would be, once again, news.
Next one, Houston, Georgia.
Yeah, Houston, why not?
Okay.
Although I do believe they get choked. One of these guys choke. Does Purdue choke against McNeese?
I'm picking McNeese.
Okay, so I'm with it. Let's get it.
Okay. Memphis versus Grand Canyon.
I'll
give you this one.
Give me Memphis.
Okay.
Although you want you're not going to want
East.
Memphis to beat Florida later. I'm just saying.
Up to you.
I think that could be an upset. I'm just saying.
Next up, Texas or Xavier versus Kentucky.
I kind of like Kentucky here, but do you think Texas could or Xavier could beat Kentucky?
No, I like Kentucky as well.
Okay, cool. Cool, I'm fine with that.
Okay, Missouri versus Texas Tech.
I think either way.
I'm gonna go Texas Tech.
Okay, sounds good.
St. John's, I think they go on a run.
They do, unfortunately.
Utah State or Tennessee.
Give me Tennessee. I know we're picking all the faves now, so it's bad, but
yeah.
It's
Next up, St. John's or Texas Tech. I'm gonna go St. John.
Yeah, give me St. John here.
Now
Give me
Kentucky
on
or
the other side.
yeah.
Yep.
I got that.
Okay, cool.
Houston. I'm gonna go. I think Houston. Yeah, Houston should beat McNeese.
Sure.
And
I
I'm leaning
guess
Florida.
Florida beats Memphis. Go ahead.
Yeah.
They losing to St. John's, dog. I don't know. St. John. You think really Florida beats St. John's?
I believe so.
Oh, I don't think so. But all right, you do.
Well, Michigan State or 11th seed.
11 seed. They go on a run. I don't know why they go on a run.
Now you think Vandy goes on a run as well?
I low-key did, but yeah, I don't know.
We can go with that.
All right, cool.
I got.
What is this bracket, Phil? What is this bracket?
Hey, some of the craziest brackets win. So hey, Auburn versus Michigan.
No, give me Michigan.
Okay, Duke versus Oregon.
Give me Duke.
Okay,
This is our stab at the. Let's hopefully get a Cinderella within the Elite Eight.
Okay, Elite Eight. Michigan or San Diego State University or UNC.
Give me Michigan, unfortunately.
Michigan. You got Duke or Vanderbilt.
Duke.
Oof. Now, personally,
yeah, personally, a lot of people would like us to make a lot of assertions for things. I don't know.
You let me pick Florida. I'll pick whoever you want for Houston, Kentucky.
I want the finals if you pick a Florida. Florida is not taking it. You really think Florida going to take it home? Is that where your picks going? Is that where both your picks going?
I'm curious. I'm not saying they will, but I'm not saying they won't.
Okay, fine. Give me Kentucky over Houston.
Okay.
Which I have no idea about realistically. Can you do the preview? Let's see what's up with that. See if there's any like key, like did they play or something? You know what I mean? Oh, Houston. What am I doing picking Kentucky over Houston?
You've had some good ones for sure.
Yeah, give me Houston instead. Let me go Final Four. Give me Houston, I guess. Sorry. There we go. St. John's could take it. Could take it to the Final Four. I'm just saying they could. You gotta beat UConn and St. John. You gotta beat the two best teams in the Big East. That's crazy. I just want to put that out there. You got Michigan, Florida. Okay, we can know you're going Florida. You got Duke, Houston. You know what? I'm gonna just match you. I'm gonna go Duke, Florida. I don't think you beat Cooper Flag. I don't mean to be like that.
That's fine.
You could beat Cooper Flag, but I don't think you beat Cooper Flag in the final. I'm just saying.
That's fine. We can submit that. There it is, Duke.
And I don't even want to pick Duke like that, but yeah, I'll pick Cooper Flag and Duke. Why not? It's a nice story. Maybe it happens. Maybe.
So, hey, we'll see. That's our bracket.
That is our bracket.
So we got Duke and South Carolina.
Yeah, which is I wore a blue hat, so maybe that's what I'm celebrating.
Right. So hey,
I'm just saying.
Last words before we head out.
Last words.
Because UNC and San Diego State University is going to start I think it just started. So yeah, make sure you watch some great college hoops.
That's what's up. Exactly, Phil. I'm excited to watch college hoops. I probably want to shout out to definitely a fan of this pod, Larry Wilson. Hell yeah.
Shout out Larry.
You know, I love talking sports with. I just wanted to, hell yeah, give him a spotlight of I appreciate you always supporting the pod and hope everything is all good. And yeah, miss you and appreciate you so much. Phil, you got any last words to say?
Hey, let's not only enjoy great college basketball from the men and the women, because I believe both could be a very, very great tournament. But hey, let's make some money as well.
That would be cool.
Whatever Kenny plays, I'll send you as well, John.
All right, yeah. Let me know what Kenny, because Kenny be reporting on it, so he close to the action.
Yep. So shout out Mr. Kenny Lacey from IBT Sports, my IBT brethren.
Nice.
And hey, if you're a fan of IBT, I will be there. Obviously, I'm one of the co-hosts tomorrow nights around 8:30, talking everything NCAA and brackets. So hey, if you want some bracket help or we're trying to make some money, tune in tonight as well.
Hell yeah.
Inspired by True Events Network, YouTube, 8:30, and Facebook. So
who do you think is the second best picker next to Kenny for college basketball on your show?
Maybe Neil.
Neil, you think? Okay.
Yeah.
You watch college basketball sometimes, but I wouldn't say you're that into it.
I watch it every March Madness, pretty much.
Sure, but you need to watch a little bit more of the preview. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because I like there basically for every NCAA season for men's and women's, I stat watch. I like look at here's who did this, record. Basically like all the social media posts, but I don't like, and I like watch some games here and there, some highlights, and that's it. I don't watch I try to watch the games, but I almost never have time for them.
I hear that. I'm just saying you gotta like I would watch Duke 3 times in this tournament for you. You know what I mean? Just to get the understanding of maybe Duke doesn't even play 3 times. Maybe they get upset in the first round. But what I'm saying is Cooper Flagg is somebody that hasn't been looked at like that at Duke since Zion Williamson. You know what I mean? And Zion was huge. You know what I mean?
Right.
That was like Cat going to Kentucky. It was just huge. You know what I mean? So I don't know. That's just one suggestion, but because I totally get you stat watching, but you gotta sometimes watch the players because Phil, you know what great players look like. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like you watch people and you're like, yo, you really gotta watch this person for this, and I'll be like, what? I agree, but
that's true.
I'm just saying, it's interesting. It's interesting. I'm hoping you make your bets. So that was a great pod, though.
Absolutely. So hey, if you enjoyed that, make sure you like, comment down below, subscribe, put notifications so you know when we go live or when we upload videos. And hey, I'm going to make it right now, make this well known and clear. We will be doing some watch parties for March Madness. And as soon as the playoffs start, we will be watching some damn playoff NBA basketball on live streams, whether it might be playback or on Baller Central YouTube. So make sure you stay tuned to that. So I said we were going to do it, but I'd rather just wait till playoff time when, we might see some blowouts in the regular season.
The games matter. You know what I mean?
So yeah, when the games matter. So yeah, we will be officially doing watch parties. We'll be officially back playoff time for NBA and some March Madness games. So stay tuned for that. Follow us on all our audio platforms in case you want to listen to us. Follow us on all our socials for any updates. Check out the gaming channel. WW2K25 My GM content will be posted tomorrow around 5. Stay tuned. And for myself and John, have a good March Madness. Go look at all those brackets. And if you still want to do a March Madness bracket and want to win some money off of it, we are still accepting entries until Wednesday night or Thursday morning. So feel free to DM us on whenever, and we'll try to get you in there. $10 per bracket, 2 bracket max. It might be winner take all depending on what it is, but nonetheless, we are trying to make a fun, competitive bracket group. So, hey, from me and John, thank y'all for tuning in. We are out, and enjoy March Madness.
Oh, yeah.
Deuces.
Did you feel this way when you fell in love with Gene?
Oh, look. I felt that way lots of times.
He's a producer.
Hey, I'm looking for Mrs. Bubblegum. Yeah, you know I need the sweet love, cocoa butter kisses that I could only dream of. Making people want the love we have when they see us. I love ya, I want ya, girl, I really need ya. Is it real? Is it real? See, I don't want to question it. Is it real? Is it real? I think that's a definite. I thank God every day, cause yeah, she really heaven sent. See, God don't make mistakes. My baby's really evidence. Kisses on the cheek that I can't get enough of. You keep the smile on my face from sun up to sun up. I take you out on dates and I could buy you roses. See, I know this ain't perfection, but this really the closest. The fussing and the fighting isn't necessary. The Valentine's for us is not only in February. Anything you want, man, you can get it out of me. See, I just ask for loyalty, man. Show me that you down for me.